Welcome to the Blue Cafe Stories. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal and redemption. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying what you are hearing. Now on to today's story. Almost lost my resolve. Update: I'll also provide some background as my wife's browsing history, yes, I am spying, shows she hasn't used Reddit in 6 months. Honestly, at this point I don't even care. I'm white-knuckling it right now. Anyone who has found out and said nothing until they served their cheating piece of crap, you have my admiration. This is ducking hard. I got home late Sunday. It's a 1,400-mile drive. This was good. I really didn't want to see or talk to her. I was tired. Went to my chair and slept. I haven't slept well in 2 months. I've lost 15 pounds. I look and feel like shit. But it was the first 8 hours I had gotten in a while. Monday my wife tried to initiate some intimacy. I just can't get it up for this woman. My Johnson is up bright and early before me every morning, so this is nothing physical with me, it's just that for once, my dick is in total agreement with my mind and heart. This upset her and we got into a pretty heated argument. I told her maybe it was something wrong with me. I'm 50 years old and this shit happens. She started insinuating again that I'm cheating on her. She said that I'm not being a good husband. I haven't ducked her in over 2 months, I haven't told her I loved her in over 2 months. Clearly I'm doing something behind her back. I mean, she tried to gaslight the shit out of me. Yeah. I was doing something behind her back. I was piecing everything together. D-Day for me was September 25th. I work in collision repair. Specifically, I work on the vehicles that are considered train wrecks. September 25th, I wound up cutting my leg open on a truck I was working on. That was a trip to the emergency room. I got 5 stitches inside my leg and 34 stitches on the outside. It was pretty bad. I got put on some hefty painkillers, and there was no way I was going to drive. So I called my wife. No answer? Call 5 minutes later. No answer? Call again, no answer. Texted her, babe. Pick up, I need you. Call me. Called her again, no answer. More texts. Nothing. About an hour and a half of this. So I got an Uber to take me home. We turn onto my street and come in view of my house and she is standing in our doorway, completely sucking face with the GM of where she works. I told the driver to stop. This wasn't a peck, folks, they were swapping spit. She was supposed to be at work. I pulled out my phone, took a couple pictures and told the driver to keep driving. I had him take me back to work. I sat there in the break room for 4 hours. Head down on the table. Numb. Ducking, heartbroken. When the painkillers wore off, I drove home. In pain from my leg and from everything going through my head. She wasn't home when I got there. She came home a couple hours later. She acted all concerned. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. I don't know. I asked how her day was and she made up some bullshit about work that day. I know it was bullshit. A week later I learned for the first time that she hasn't worked a Friday in 3 years. I've never really used Reddit much, it was always there but I had no real interest in it till then. I was looking for crap on dealing with cheaters and this sub showed up along with YouTube videos. So I read stuff here. Just trying to find out what the hell I should be doing right now. I was reading about all the red flags and just saying yep. Yep. Well, that fits her to a T. Always on the phone. Always texting. For some ducking reason can't answer my calls or texts. She had no idea until last Monday that I had sat in the emergency room trying to call her, texting her. In 2 whole ducking months she had not looked at our chat log. At all. She was yelling at me that I need to be a better husband. That I'm not doing enough for her. I got so ducking pissed I grabbed my phone, opened the chat log and shoved it in her face. Showed her those unanswered texts. I rarely raise my voice, but I yelled at her that the one time I needed her to be there for me I got ghosted. She pulled out her phone, looked. Then she left the house for a couple hours. When she came back she apologized and then lied right to my ducking face. Oh, she had a hard day at work that day. Didn't notice because she was so busy. The truth is she didn't know about the calls and texts because she was too busy ducking her boss in my house to answer her phone. In the time between that day and now, I've snooped her phone, her laptop, her iPad. Learned I could look at all her shit from one of her old phones. I've installed cameras in the house. I have been watching her cheat on me in real time for 2 months. Let me tell you something. I've always thought Apple products are for idiots. They really are. Cheaters should probably start using Android or something, because Apple syncs across everything. I've learned she doesn't just dislike my son, she ducking hates that kid. Probably because him being at my house in the summer was cramping her style. I've learned this affair has been going on for years. I've learned it's not just her boss. One of the men she has been ducking has been someone I have worked with and considered a friend for over 14 years. She works with his wife. His wife has been helping her hide the affair with her boss. They ducking introduced me to her. They watched me propose to her. They were at the wedding. They let me marry this woman, knowing she was cheating on me. I know of 4 men. 2 I know. 2 I don't know. They've ducked in my bed. On my couch. On my kitchen table where I eat. In my shower. These assholes have used my goddamn soap to wash their ducking balls. I went up to my property where I hunt deer to get away for 1 weekend. I invited her. I always ask her to come whenever I go anywhere. She always declines. When I got back I just watched this parade of men go through my house and duck my wife. She didn't even shower and clean herself off between 2 of them. What a ducking pig. Yeah, there's a camera in the bathroom too. Same thing when I went to Chicago for Thanksgiving. She spent the whole weekend ducking other men in my home. In my bed. For 2 months I have kept this to myself until I told my ex-GF what is going on. I'm wearing this calm mask, but I am inches from Hulk smash mode. I almost confronted her about her cheating. But I just ate the lies she told me. I ducking apologized for the argument. I told her I would make an appointment with a doctor for my erectile dysfunction. And then I read her texts to her boss calling me a limp dick and she can't wait for Friday. This is not the woman I fell in love with 7 years ago. I'd like to say she's pure evil, but I'm thinking she's got severe mental health problems. Certainly she's a sociopath. Whatever. I did not sign up for this. It was very hard for me to ask her to marry me. Since my first divorce, I had a hard time believing that anything nice a woman said to me was what she really meant. I've chased off 2 fantastic women in my life because I was still ducked in the head from my first wife, more so what I went through after the divorce than oh, she didn't really love me. I got raped in my first divorce. I walked away from it with $43 in my pocket, no home, no car, no means to do my job, no support from my family and had to couch surf for the next 3 years because everything I made went to alimony and paying off our debt. 22 years old and my life ducked before it really even started. I spent my 24th birthday on my friend's couch, drunk, with a gun in my mouth bawling like a baby because I didn't have the stones to do it. I saw no light at the end of the tunnel. Well, since that day, I have kept $43 in my wallet to remind me of the lowest I have ever been. I'm not saying that's where I am now, but I feel like I did after that. Yeah, I'm wiser and covered my ass this time. But you know, the first time? I caught them in the act. Had to do it the old-fashioned way, come home early from a trip. But it was over. The extent of the gaslighting was her saying it's not what it seems and then screaming at me to stop as I beat the shit out of my brother and his friend, don't do this. This hurt me in the divorce big time, but it was over. There was no bullshit. Nothing could be denied. All the therapy I have gone through, it's all gone. This time around it's this slow process of deceit. Holding everything in. Just getting lied to all the time. Even when she doesn't need to lie, she lies. I feel that every time I blink, she ducks some other guy. I no longer love this woman. Let's be clear, there will be no working this out. I've checked out. My anniversary is a day that will live in infamy. Pearl Harbor Day. I'm going to make sure she remembers it. But the seconds seem like hours. I'm worn out, I have a constant headache. All the therapy I have gone through, it's all gone. You have all the proof you ever need. Why continue to put yourself through this? Show her you know, then show her the flaw. You are killing yourself. Why? Just to have the papers ready when the time comes. Can't possibly be worth all the extra pain. Get away from the train wreck before it hurts you anymore. I feel for you. Run. I've needed to square away my financials, have life insurance policies changed, change my will, protect my retirement and so on. I want to surprise her on our anniversary. It's fitting. It's December 7th. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment, but I want to humiliate her. I'll suffer the slights, the disparaging remarks about me she makes to these douchebags. I plan on making it worth it. I want her to feel as thoroughly ducked as I did at 22 years old. Hopefully at the same time you're serving her you can drop the bomb on the other guys' wives or GFs about what they've been doing with her. Maybe the girls will get together and have a nice little chat with your wife. This is my plan. I imagine boss's wife will probably go there and make a scene after my wife is served. As for my friend's wife, well, she works with my wife. They've been friends for 8 years, I have been friends with her for 14 years. She knows about my wife's cheating and I want to have a conversation with her about friendship and loyalty before I drop the bomb. She's going to be the only one of our mutual friends I will talk to, as I expect some of them are going to try to mediate in some way, and I don't feel like letting the witch use a middleman. That's what my lawyer is for. After that I will be North Carolina with the witch and all the mutuals. I will talk to her folks when the dust settles a little bit. They're good people. I think I will owe them that. I hope everything goes off without a hitch. And yeah, your friend, the other wife that knows about the affairs, should definitely get reamed out for condoning it and not telling you. Stay sane through all this and don't drink to excess. Haven't had a drink since the day before D-Day. I only drink when I am in a good mood. I come from a long line of angry drunks. I don't let myself get inebriated. I'm glad you realize this. Stay strong and you'll get through this. The end is near. Me too. You have my sympathy. It sounds like they know this woman was a train wreck and steered her your way. Then helped cover up her cheating. So, yeah, I wouldn't be thinking these were good people. They all seem like vile, evil souls. I wonder how they were as children. Though I don't certainly agree with your bomb plan, you need to do what is best for you and I can't wait to read your post after you did it. But, your plan has one flaw. The conversation you plan to have with your friend could ruin your whole plan. It is like indirectly telling her that you know everything when you all of a sudden have a conversation with her about trust and loyalty. She has already proven that she is loyal to your wife and not to you. This will backfire. You kept it to yourself until now, keep it that way until you drop the bomb. Dude, you ducking got this. Can't wait for an update on December 7th. Stay calm, you can do this. She won't hurt you anymore. You will leave her with the worst thing on planet Earth, herself. She will be completely alone and have to face reality. You reap what you sow. All the men she has ducked will leave her and she will be filling a void for the rest of her life. So sad? Reading this whole post gave me chills. Hey, my birthday is December 6th, and I'd love to be reading an update to this on December 7th as a B-Day gift. Happy birthday. Thanks. Only 5 days left, buddy. I want you to eviscerate her and those low-life cheaters for all of US. This revenge is not just for you but for all Redditors who got cheated on and never got revenge. I'm so ready for your time to shine. You might want to record it, and post it somewhere. People love seeing karma at work. Nah. I thought of that, but I'm only giving what I have to parties involved. Maybe down the road they might want to revenge porn her, but I'm not going to go that far. Boss's wife isn't getting pictures of her ducking my friend or vice versa. Sorry, I should have clarified. I meant recording the actual reveal, that you know she's cheating on your anniversary. It would be like this video where a Hispanic man confronts his cheating wife and affair partner at his baby shower. I won't be there when she gets the papers. Good. You don't need to spend another second with that traitorous WHORE. Make sure she knows about the videos. That would definitely make divorce easier. Lol. Keep your hidden cameras on to capture the Kodak moments of her freaking. You're doing great. May I suggest though, in case she does access Reddit, take out some details, like your anniversary date, your accident, your job. I'm only suggesting this, because you're obviously overworking yourself, just for the big day, and her reading any of those comments might give you away. Also, don't mention the video recordings at all, to her or anyone else. Recording inside the house may be illegal, I may be wrong, check with your attorney. Nothing wrong with getting all your ducks in a row and going nuclear on her ass. Good luck. Update us when her entire facade will be exposed. Please let us know how it went. Not good advice. Showing her puts her on notice of his criminal activities, and she can use this to burn him. He should curate his footage first to only include areas of his house which do not have express expectations of privacy, bedroom/bathroom. Yeah, this is really not healthy. It's not like you can screw her over more. Don't make a spectacle if it involves you biting more bullets than you have teeth. Talk to a lawyer and ask what to do, and also when you're ready have a file on your laptop or phone ready to go with posting all this stuff on your Facebook or whatever you use to socialize. Remember not to add the sex videos because that's revenge porn and you will get screwed in court. Show pictures and names of all the people she screwed with and the people that helped. Maybe add pics of her kissing others, but definitely nothing pornographic, and share it with everybody that's connected. That way she can't lie to everybody and prevents her from scorch-earthing you. Her excuse to everybody would be that she wasn't happy, but if she truly was unhappy she would have left years ago, but instead likes the family dynamic along with some flings on the side, and this will help you steer the public image away from you in a negative light. Get tested and start to move on, because this shouldn't define who you are. What you will do with your life afterwards is what will define you. You seem like a strong person, but please don't use all your strength in one giant gesture of revenge or else you will burn out. Yes, the reveal will be great for your ego, but having an escape route ready is better for your mental health. Good luck, my dude. All love. Exactly what I am thinking too as I am reading. Op, you have more than enough proof. You should stop now and serve her. She's clearly in absolute denial of her life and who she is, so she's not going to stop or admit anything. You need to move ASAP, and serve her ASAP. Look up your state laws on suing her for damages and if it's considered assault in your state. When you move out, I recommend trauma counseling, different from family counseling. I am currently looking for one myself as I am convinced PTSD from a cheater is no joke. Don't be alone. Reach out to a friend you can trust. Eat, sleep and go on walks. Be patient with yourself, as you are in pain. Take care of yourself, move out. I'm having a little fun today. Got up normal time, had some coffee, then took a really long shower. Felt good. Way better than those 10-minute gotta run showers. I used all the hot water. Just to make sure, I threw a load of towels in the washer. Woke her up and told her she was running late for work. She asked why I was there. Told her I took the day off and was gonna hang around all day. LOL. She didn't look too pleased. She didn't sound too pleased either when she found out about the hot water. Made her breakfast. Gave her a peck on the cheek as she was leaving to pretend to go to work. Watched some TV, and then walked around making mental notes of her stuff I'm going to be clearing out. Sometime around 10 AM she texted her boss saying not to come over for lunch because my husband took the day off. Well, at least I can now confirm that she knows she's married and the "I didn't know" an excuse can be taken off the table. He texted back, "Oh shit. Abort. Abort." And I'm going to admit, that made me chuckle. At lunchtime, I called her, asked how work was going. She fed me some bullshit. Then I told her I was gonna go to the store, need anything. Ha. She asked when I said I didn't know, in a while. Asked her if she wanted me to come pick her up for lunch and I got a big old no. Lol. I have no idea WTF she has been doing so far today, but she sounds really agitated. Think I'll go buy some wine and stuff that'll look like I'm planning a romantic dinner. While this sounds brutal, good for you. I hope you gave that deputy with you when you destroyed her world. Also, are you going to tell anyone else like her boss work? I mean, there is usually a no fraternization rule. How are you finding out what they text to each other in real time like that? The iPad. You rock up. I can't wait to read how the hammer dropping goes. She hasn't figured out you quit your job. Hilarious. Prenup. Evidence. STD test. Lawyer guiding you. You are doing good, everything considered. Planning to inform the friend's wife. Reporting to HR may be another thing you could do. If you could track down other partners and inform their spouses, as service to society, not just revenge. Check with a lawyer, of course. Good luck and please update on the 7th when you pull the trigger. Yes. Also, I want names to the 2 fellas I don't know. I can wait another 5 days. I want to end this on my terms. Edit, their HR department is going to learn of it. I'm having her served at work. I plan to inform her boss's wife roughly at the same time she is getting served. You should notify their HR department. Just because she gets served at work, doesn't mean the HR department will be aware of her being served, or the reason she was served. If you know the time she is going to be served, send their HR department an email about her and the boss's affair, and include photos of them kissing in front of your house, in your bed, etc. If the photos show them naked in your house, so much the better, just don't include pictures of them actually having sex. If she works at a local office of a company, send the email to both the local office and the corporate office HR departments. That way the local office HR department can't just sweep the email complaint under the rug because he's the boss. If you are going to light a fire under her and the boss's job/career, you might as well light that fire in more than one location. Make sure to post an update after she gets served. This. Make sure they can't sweep it under the rug, have them sign some dumb paper acknowledging the relationship and a slap on the wrist. Hell no. Like he said. Fires everywhere. You're ducking badass, dude. I read this story with a Duke Nukem voice in my head. You've been through so much shit. Man, my ex only ducked one dude and I told her straight away, when I found out. I couldn't keep it in for 1 second. I've since gone no contact, gotten into shape, got financials in order, new apartment, see my kids 50-50. I'll see you on the other side. People applauded me for having an iron will and sticking to my guns. You, sir, are a medical marvel. You must have balls of solid titanium. And a spine of woven graphene. Wow. Stick to the plan. Your attorney is your ally in this. I know, but also can't imagine the pain, rage, indignation and all the emotions. You're going to find it's not what or how she suffers, she'll just cope by getting more dick, it's the fact that you are free from her. The pain you feel only verifies that you loved her. What she's done to you only verifies that she doesn't love you. No matter what she says. She doesn't love you. So proud of you, brother. This, thumbs up, I hope you lawyered up, got all finance split, got STD tested, etc. Did you prenup? I can't wait to read you nuking your STBXW. Good luck and keep moving forward. Yes, been tested, yes, I prenup. I'm only going to lose half of our savings account. Nothing else? Even though she works, she's contributed financially zero to our marriage. I read a post on here where the wife who was cheated on by her husband went scorched earth, and, let me tell you, it was glorious. She had pictures, videos, summations, for each of the women her husband was cheating with and had them delivered to everyone. When I say everyone? Everyone. They went to his work, the other women's work, their bosses, their spouses, their families, their in-laws. Everywhere. With every single fact laid out in black and white in front of every person who opened their package. There was no way anyone could deny what happened, no way anyone could gaslight or blame her for not sticking around and making it work. No excuses for, it was just once. Scorched earth. And the same day she sent out all these info packets, she had her shit packed up and ghosted. Gone. Like I said, glorious. Now, I'm not saying you should do this, but, if I were in your shoes, I'd schedule a little vacation and the day off, give her the divorce papers and mail out the packages, take off, and while I'm on a beach somewhere getting some sun, some sleep and some much needed R&R, she can deal with the fallout of her own bullshit. Either way, whatever you do, good luck op. Take care of yourself. ETA, okay, I've looked but I can't find it. It was so long ago. Sorry, peoples. Frown if you have a link to that story, it would be much appreciated. Do you have the original source of the aforementioned story? That's effing badass. 5 more days. Can't wait for the update. As others have said, change the locks please and have a VAR on you during the confrontation, as she may make some false accusations. There will be a deputy there. I kinda hope she makes enough of a scene that the neighbors all come out to gawk. She'll have to do a walk of shame. Me too. I don't know how the heck you can keep all of that in, that's just insane. You're one strong mother ducker. Good luck to you, things will look up for you once you are free. Op is my spirit animal. Honestly? What a trooper, that's gotta hurt so bad. Recording inside my house is not illegal. I'm entitled to have home security. Especially when the city has decimated the PD and hobo shacks are popping up under every bridge. I love how everyone is conspiring with you. Best of luck and I can't wait for the update, smiley face. You can go to survivinginfidelity.com, there are lots of people who have gone through this. There is a forum called Just Found Out. You will find the help you seek and post there. I don't know how you've been able to go through this. God bless you, thank you. I will check this out. I keep a reminder in my wallet of how bad things can get. It does help me out. It also reminds me to not drink when I'm angry or upset, or depressed. With all this, I've still been in a worse place. It isn't easy keeping my cool, but aside from my spat with her earlier where I almost laid everything out, I've managed. Hey op, I was thinking you should keep that old iPhone of hers handy on Monday. That way you can watch the damage in real time. I know Elle will get some pushback for this, but you are an example of how we should all deal with cheaters. Best of luck, my friend. Please do update if you can next week. I don't know if the guys are married or not, but on the same day you serve her, which is your anniversary, I would tell their spouses and report her and the boss to her work and tell her if something isn't done with them you will bring a lawsuit on them. Go scorch earth on the whole thing. In Texas, we can sue for adultery in civil court, but I'm not going to. My lawyer and I are going to have them sign the papers, and 60 days later it will be official. I want signing day to be the last time I see or hear from her aside from alimony checks from her. If it would have been me, I would have put her to the curb. Since you own the house, I would it before Friday, that way she can't use your house to duck him again. All my jobs at work will be done tomorrow. Friday will be me sitting in my underwear watching Zatoichi movies at home. She's going to have to bang him in a hotel or behind a dumpster somewhere. When you serve her, I would set up the cops to show up and put her out. That way she can't say you done something to her. You have to cover your ass. They are capable of anything. I don't trust a cheating spouse at all. They always try to find a way to get back at you. I won't be serving her personally. When she comes to get the storage key, there will be a deputy right there with me. Already talked to him. He's my ex-GF's BFF's husband, a good friend. When I asked my ex-GF not to tell anyone, she pretty much immediately called her bestie. A little myth, but these two are my friends and not the witches. Where will she be served, if you don't mind me asking? And will she be put out on your anniversary? She'll be served at her work. Yup, she'll be kicked to the curb on our anniversary. I would report them to their works, our people too. You really should. I expect there to be enough wailing and gnashing of teeth going on there that day. Their HR is going to notice. If not, I'll call them and tell them. Zatoichi Revenge, 1965, very suitable for your current plot. I wish you strength and honor, my friend. One of my favorites. I agree and can't go wrong with Zatoichi's flashing sword. Dude, I love Zatoichi, lol. How is she going to pay alimony to you if this is forbidden by the prenup you mentioned? You are strong, but not immortal? What you are doing is impressive, be strong. After, if you can, take a long vacation. You will need to take care of your body and your mind. Don't minimize your stress. Take care, just a little more time. I think I am going to remodel my house after this is all done. I like the idea. Go to a spa or sauna. Don't know if you like these. Very good to decrease blood pressure. I wish you have some fun in any way. Hope you're doing well. How did you lose everything, and still had to pay alimony after your first divorce, even after being raped and catching her in the act? Because I lost the race to the lawyer. I spent time drowning what was going on, she lawyered up fast. She cleaned out the savings. Divorce can often boil down to who has a better lawyer wins. I lost. Me beating my brother and his friend was used against me. Made me look like a violent maniac. Honestly, I'm not. But how the hell are you supposed to act when you catch two people ping your wife? One bit of solid advice I can give is never do that. Don't do it. And FFS, don't drink. Also, the term rape is figurative. I was not sexually assaulted. They will use your past assault in court to character assassinate you. I have no criminal record. I never got charged with assault. It was used against me in the first divorce, but the witch doesn't know everything about my first marriage and divorce. Was it sealed? Lawyers are very crafty, they don't need to prove conviction, just prove it happened, no charges filed. Only mention is in my divorce proceeding transcripts. My lawyer seems to think it's not going to be an issue as it has been nearly 30 years. And what happened to your ex-wife? I guess karma hit her, or maybe you don't know. No clue. I've not been spoken to about her since I left Illinois for Texas in '98. It would be nice to think she's now some gravel-voiced barfly offering BJs for one more glass of gin. But I've no idea. I take it you and your brother still no longer speak. He died in 1995 while driving drunk. So no. I haven't talked to my family since. I would also make copies of all of the guys and send them copies and tell them that you will be notifying their spouses and our of your wife's company, expose everyone. I know others have mentioned this, but please make sure you run all these videos and who gets what past your lawyer. You don't want that coming back at you as revenge porn or something malicious. You have enough video by now, don't you? Consider stopping the visual onslaught you are putting yourself through. Unless you are looking for more affair partners. But damn, just get a pie if you need to do that. Am I correct in understanding that one of the APs is the husband of the friend that is helping hide the affairs? If so, won't that be karma? It sounds like you got ahead in the legal game, maybe a prenup. I wish you well. I've stopped recording. Only ones who will be getting thumb drives from me are the other buzzes. I did prenup her when we married. Lawyer says it's solid. She wrote it, she ought to know. I think the witch just skimmed the infidelity clause because it says the betrayed will pay no alimony. Yes, you are correct in your understanding. When I drop the bomb on her, I'm going to let her know what a disappointment she is. This makes me happy. Rarely do the betrayed come out as well as I hope you do. Of course, not emotionally. I don't like being petty, but it does seem delicious that you can tell the friend that while she is helping your STBXW hide her affairs, her own husband was cheating on her with your STBXW. This is karma writ large. This part will be amazing. I doubt Op won't hear what happens on that end, but it's not gonna be great. Smile. I've installed cameras in the house. I have been watching her cheat on me in real time for 2 months. Yeah, there's a camera in the bathroom too. Be careful, Op. You're letting your emotions cloud your judgment. Talk to a divorce attorney and start proceedings. These are actual crimes, filming in the bedroom and bathroom of one's own home, where there is an express expectation of privacy. Do not tell your attorney you filmed in these locations. Only use videos from the couch and doorway. Best of luck. Bro, if you get a chance to talk to the men that your wife ducked, say this to them for maximum damage and intimidation. I'm gonna burn your life down until there is nothing left but scorched earth. And that's only the beginning. Wait till your wife sees the videos of you balls deep in the witch, you'll have nothing left after the divorce. I hope this helps. It certainly seems effective to me. I want to contribute to this somehow. I can't guarantee your safety if they lunge at you though. You said you chased off a couple ladies before you met her. What was it about her that made you change your mind on marriage? Do you think she presented a false front to you? Maybe she's a narcissist, or a sociopath. Felt good to be around her. We had a lot of fun when dating. She's pretty as hell. After she moved in with me, I loved waking up next to her. I absolutely fell in love with her. I've said before, being alone is everything they say it is. Didn't want that anymore, so I proposed. Up until September, I thought we were happy. Yeah, there were some bumps and the stuff, but I thought we navigated them pretty well. Do you know the guy that she slept with without washing? Because publicly informing him would be how I inform my wife I know. A simple post on his Facebook. Did you know that guy's name? If you know it, ducked my soon-to-be ex-wife mere hours before you did, and she didn't even wash herself. You deserve a better buddy. On her friend's Facebook wall I would write as much as I hate you for helping hide my wife's affair with, tag boss's name, my wife hates you even more, apparently. Not only is she ducking your husband, she ducking about a baker's dozen other guys. Every time I leave town, my house is like the ducking finish line at an Olympic race. Just dude after dude busting through. But I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, am I? Yay. That's all being brought home to you. No worries though. I'm sure everyone wore condoms. Hi sir, if you don't mind me asking, how old was your brother? You said he was dead for 25 years. I'm glad your first wife didn't destroy you completely. Pretty sure your first wife is living her best life lol. He was 28 years old. You know, she didn't destroy my life completely, but I still feel the aftershocks to this day. I have so much stuff staring me in the face that might have been different, but if she hadn't done what she did, there's people who would never have been in my life that I couldn't live without. Silver linings and all that. Well, I'm glad you're still here. December 7th, huh? It all comes crashing down. I hope you got tested. Your SDBX sounds disturbing and disgusting. Tested up the wazoo. I've had a lot of medical attention because of my leg the last 2 months. I've also gone for STDs and COVID testing. That's great, awesome news. I hope tonight goes well for you too. So how are you planning on doing this? Are you just upping and leaving? Big, grand reveal. Could always plan a surprise party with some family and friends. Have some pictures and a projector ready for her. Make a speech, then walk out of her life. Oh, I hope you did it. Hang in there and stay strong for your son. Well, Monsieur Jacques. It is Pearl Harbor Day. What happened? That must have been one hell of a Monday. Our Chief of Staff set up today's staff call, and started by noting today's solemn anniversary. I couldn't help flashing to your situation mentally, and smiling. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please like and subscribe.